So we kicked this off in the fall of last year, and we made it our goal to have all these pledges by March 31st, and we reached that goal before March 31st, so we were very proud of that. And how did we do that? We had kickoff events where we had representatives from Blue Zone talk to our residents and explain what is it all about. We had a purpose workshop that David mentioned earlier, and then we do a lot of activities in our activities department, which I'm a director of. So we looked for vendors, instructors, presenters that would help us with bringing the Blue Zone inspired lifestyle to our residents. The challenge is we are seasonal. So, and I'm sure as you all know, living in this area, this is with most of the gated communities, we're about 75% seasonal, 25% year-round. So a lot of these moais, they kind of like need encouragement to continue over the summer months, or we are telling them, go ahead when you are going up north, tell your friends and neighbors up there about Blue Zone and keep it going. So we were doing that. This is our, this was our water aerobics moai or group, and they have lots of fun, and they're not just doing exercise, they're actually doing things together like going out for dinners and you know, just helping each other out. And you can see it's not just women, there's also gentlemen in this group. And this is our walking moai, and like I said, with over 12 miles of pathways, felt very natural fit for our community to introduce the Blue Zones project, because keeping moving, even when you age, is so important. This is so great. This is Vinny, we call him just Vinny, and he's 100 years old, and he is truly an inspiration. When you talk to him, he's just great, and he's a Blue Zones pledger, and he plays bocce ball pretty much every day when he can. He's so positive. He is involved in his community. He does have a purpose that keeps him going. He has no medication, right? I think he takes no medication at all. He walks by himself. He goes grocery shopping by himself. He still takes care of himself. And just a wonderful gentleman. And if I be like that when I'm on 100, then yay. So we did reach our goal, and we are the largest community in Southwest Florida, which means there's a lot of potential customers and guests for you. It would help, obviously, tremendously for residents, my residents, if they're going into a grocery store or a restaurant where it already indicates what's a Blue Zone meal or Blue Zone approved ingredients, or like in a grocery store. Because, you know, it just makes it easier. If you're going in the restaurant and you say, you know what, I have to figure out what I want to order, maybe I'm going to ask, I want this salmon but not too big, and I don't want the fries, and I want this. You know, sometimes people say, you know, that's too much thinking, I have to, like, I don't know. They don't want to be looked at difficult or awkward. You're going with your friends, and now you're the picky one. So having a Blue Zones inspired menu will help tremendously with that. And so I encourage anybody that has a restaurant to do that, because it's not just the young folks that are on Instagram with their vegan lifestyle and, you know, the hip and chic. It's actually also the older generation, like my community, that are buying into the lifelong healthy living.